Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the Fuse so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the shoe.
Hey everybody, welcome back to a quick beer review, collab time. Two of the dopest in the game, Fidens and North Park. Fidens is in Albany. They actually just opened, it's probably been a little bit now. They opened a new spot and it looks amazing from the pictures that I've seen online. North Park here in North Park in San Diego. This is from Diego to Broadway, and I think this is kind of a follow-up to Diego to the Bay, which we reviewed, was that last year? I have no sense of time. It might have been longer than last year, but it's a West Coast style IPA per the label. It is what does it say? 7.2% alcohol by volume, and the hop bill is Fuego, Strata, Mosaic, Cryo, Citra, and Peacherine. Like, all right then. Canned on October 4th. Today is the 20th. What's that? 2.5 weeks in the can. It's been a minute since we drank some Fidens. I drink North Park all the time. If you guys watch my reviews, I drink a ton of North Park beer. I think they make the best West Coast IPAs down here. I can't get enough of their beer. So into the Fidens glassware, because we'll keep it proper. The Fidens Axeware. Can we say that? Mosaic and Strata and Citra are three of my favorite hops. Peacherine is a great hop. I think it's, what is it, a newer New Zealand hop? Is that right? I don't know. I'm looking forward to this one. This beer has a little bit of a chill haze on it, but it is clear. I can see my finger through the glass, but it is just glowing sunshiny yellow. I guarantee it looks darker on camera because they always do. Finger of bright white head. It's kind of fluffy, nothing crazy. Tight packed bubbles. It looks awesome. It literally from here, it looks so just vibrant and sunshiny. Perfect for an 80-degree day. End of October, 80 degrees in San Diego. Totally normal. Smell this thing. Whew, top candy. This definitely is that new school West Coast IPA. I don't know how to describe it perfectly. I mean, can anybody describe anything perfectly? No, but it smells like what a hazy beer would smell like in clear beer form. That's what I always tell people. There's so much blueberry, stone fruit, and orange juice. It kind of gives off a little bit of the Born Yesterday vibes. We drank that last week. I think it's just the Mosaic and the Citra. The recent crop of Mosaic and Citra have been amazing. It's just unreal. It's got a cool bready sweetness. It smells. It's a bowl of hop candy, peach rings, stone fruit, hard candy, sunny delight. What are we doing? We're losing our mind. It smells awesome. Let's go and taste it. Cheers. I can hear Hulk Hogan in the background. Ooh. That is good. The only bummer about this beer, and I'm just saying this immediately, is the flavor. It's very intense on the front of your palate, and you're just like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. But it just drops off quick. It flies away. Dry, super dry finish, so I want to chug it, but I'm I'm wanting the flavors that I was tasting just to sit on my palate forever. That is so good. It's crazy how quickly the flavor of that is it's gone off your palate. But then you want to chug it. It's crazy. So much stone fruit, peachy, Mosaic, blueberry, and then tons of orange. And I'm telling you, when it gets to the middle of your palate, to the finish, it's gone. It's flavor-wise, this is and this is not going to sound right. I'm trying to describe what this beer is doing. It's just so much explosive flavor up front, but by the middle of your palate to the finish, it feels like a light-ass lager. It's wild. With a super dry, bready, sweet finish. There's no bitterness on this. Maybe a tiny bit. So clean and so drinkable for 7.2. This does not drink like a 7.2% beer, in my opinion. It drinks much lighter than that, which is awesome. It just, you'd fuck around with these and you drink a few and you're like, whew, I'm hammered. Why? Oh, it's over 7%. That's really, really good. This is the second or third West Coast IPA I've had from Fidens. Steve's dialed it in, dude. You could tell he's come out a couple years in a row for the North Park anniversary parties. I think he's just kind of picking people's brains and trying stuff. And I mean, I don't know what the reception of these beers are in New York. I hope you guys that are close to Fidens are drinking these. If you're not, like, you're doing them a disservice. You're doing yourself a disservice by not drinking this. Like, we can take a break from the haze. Every beer in the world is hazy right now. All the social media posts I see, it's fucking hazy beer. Like, you're not going to miss your hazy beer, I promise. Throw these in the rotation. Like, start drinking beer. Stop drinking juice and start drinking beer. This is fantastic. I just wish if I could make this beer perfect for me, the hop flavors that you're experiencing front to mid palate would just linger forever, and it flies off your palate. It's crazy. I wish those flavors would just sit there because they're just so delicious. It's such a cock tease. I mean, say that, sorry. Good stuff though. World class. But you'd expect that from Fidens and North Park. So this is from Diego to the Bay, from Diego to Broadway. Did you guys have it? Let's talk about it. If you didn't, I'm sure they still have cans of it because it's West Coast style. So I'm guessing they still have cans of this available. So go buy some, drink it. I'm telling you, get back on the West Coast train. I'm talking about it for like 4 years now. Let's go. That's it. I'm out of here. Appreciate you guys watching. See you soon. Cheers.
Thank you for coming behind the bar, in the arcade, all that shit.
Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the Fuse so I can bring bad news to all these